Hello everyone, this is Tivik and welcome to Let's Play Minecraft TerrafirmaCraft Season 1, Episode 1. Awesome. So, this awesome mod got an update to version 47. 47. It's actually 47B. And if you look here, it's build 47. Awesome. This did change a lot on how the world gen is done, and well, basically a lot of things have changed. You can't make stone pickaxes anymore. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, I say. So let's create ourselves a new world. Let's do TerrafirmaCraft build 47B. Tivik place. Oh, that's with Tiv. Okay, I'm gonna switch off structures. I don't want any villages generated. So let's see what this generates for us. Alright, ready? Here we go. It's building terrain and saving chunks and everything, and it's loading quite slowly. That's some redwood, I think. Wow, pumpkins. We are in a plains biome, which can be very useful because plains usually have animals, and they've changed animals around a bit too, so they now drop a lot more. I was testing this out, and a little chicken gave me 11 feathers and a cow gave me like 15 meat or something, so yeah. This looks like a nice place. We have redwood in that direction, and it's fairly flat, and this will be a good place to start a base. I see sheep, so let's see if we can find any rocks. Actually, I'm gonna nab myself some wool. I think the episodes will be roughly the same as I've been doing on my other modded Minecraft Let's Play. 30 to 40 minutes, depending. I think that's gonna be quite enough. Oh, more rocks. Now, picking rocks, and this is shale. Oh, let me get out of sheet mode. I was doing some faffing about in the other world, and that required me to mess a bit with that. So, what was I saying? Yeah, about 30 to 40 minutes sounds like a good plan for it. Prospecting now has changed. Whenever you... Come on, sheep. Whenever you pick rocks out in the world like I did there, there is a small chance that you will find ore. And this ore is actually a representation of what you could find nearby. As far as I understand, it's pretty much a direct representation of what kind of ore you would find if you dig down there. So I'm gonna have to get a couple of signs and stuff like that. I'm just grabbing this so I have enough for my farm once I start that. 7 feathers. Well, that's fair enough. Just normal rocks here. And shale is part of the sedimentary layers. And what is this? Siltstone is also sedimentary. And for instance, in shale and siltstone, I would be able to find... let me see if there's anything. Siltstone, yeah, there is a chance for limonite and magnetite, which are ores of iron and platinum. Yeah, iron and platinum. So there is a chance for that, which is good. But I am not finding any ores, so this might not be a good place to start. We might have to go on a bit of a exploration around the world. But before I do that, I do want to have a few things ready. Like for instance, let's kill a bit of this willow. Willow trees are easy to spot because they're willow trees. They have these really big leaves and a lot of branches, stuff like that. And they usually hang down over swamps like this looks like it is. And they also grow very fast, so they're a good source for building material. They're not such a good source for anything that has to do with burning, because they're not very hot materials, they're very soft wood. Suppose that makes sense though. Burns fast, but soft wood. And grows fast. So let's make ourselves a stone axe. Gonna need a bunch of this anyhow, so. Also, wood now stacks a bit better, up to 12. Which is very nice. I got some chicken food, and I want to craft myself a bed. And cook some chicken, and gonna need... What the... Oh well. That works, I suppose it works. Oh well. Huh. This is a bit of a marshland area, swamp as you can see. And it's not a bad place to be. Oh, that's peat, I think. Down there. Interesting. I don't know exactly what you use peat for, but we'll explore that. I suppose you can burn it. I mean... Historically, peat was used for fuel, wasn't it? I believe it was. I might be wrong. So I'm just gonna go ahead and punch this tree until at least one more sapling drops. I want to have a couple of these saplings with me wherever I go. I've got 4 now, but I'd rather have 5 or 6 so that I can place a couple of trees. Also, we're gonna need a lot of sticks, so... Yeah... Boring. Yeah, that's a bit of a bug. But it does make sense, since this is how Minecraft trees work. There we go. Perfect. So, is that sun going down? Yes, it is. Let's make a bed. So as you can see now, you get planks. These planks are used for a lot, but you make the normal type planks like that. Okay, so I'm gonna make 4, well actually 7, because we need to make 3 for the crafting table, and the bed recipe has not changed. And we have a bed. Very good. And I'm going to start a fire here. That didn't work. I know you can throw down, like, for instance, saplings to make it a bit easier. There we go. But I'm currently just making sticks. Well, torches. Catching fire. Lit. Perfect. Takes a bit of time the first, since it's warming up. And I need to make a bunch of torches, and we should cook up the chicken as well. And we can use the willow for fuel. So you now use planks for stuff like, let me show you if I can, there we go, for buckets and for chests and for the sluice and bellows, trapdoors, doors. There's another recipe for a trapdoor that I hadn't seen before. I wonder. That's odd. That's the sign recipe, isn't it? That might be a bug. That'll probably get fixed. Let's see if there's a recipe for a sign. No, that's using planks. Okay, fair enough. Let's cook this chicken before dark falls over our lands here. Gonna place down the bed. And we're gonna go east, I think. West looks like the plains, so it's hot, so it's cooking, that's good. Very hot. Well, we're getting there. I wonder if I can still make shovels out of rock. Yes, I can. That's good. I'm gonna need a couple of those. Perfect. Cooked chicken. I can't make the pick, but I can make the shovel. Let's also make a couple more axe heads. Like so. One more. That's 3 of those, 2 shovels. I can't make the picks anymore, so I'm gonna have to live without them. And I'd like to go to bed now. There we go. Perfect. I hope that I'm not waken up by a zombie now. Nope. Burning zombie. Perfect. We're gonna pick up everything here. And we can break this one just to make sure that we don't have any fiery accidents. I'm just gonna spend these items into more tools because I'd rather carry around tools instead of the items like that. And I'll also place that one back down and make 2. Oh, you can't make spears anymore? The javelin. Oh, it's just 1 stick in the rock. Okay. Makes sense. Makes it a bit easier to create early on. And I saw a creeper. Let's go mess with that one. I don't want to pick up the rotten meat. So now we're gonna keep walking until we find a good place to be. That's odd. Let's not. This is actually good type of wood that I need to pick up. That's hickory. And if you saw my 200 subscriber special, you will know that this is a slow tree to grow. And I don't know how much we will be able to get of that wherever we find a good place to be. Wow, I took that tree as well. Oh well. But I'll pick up a bunch of it just to be sure. That looks like a very odd thing. I think that might actually be a bug. No, it isn't. No, it's just my renders being a bit strange. More hickory. And I really should try and get some more saplings out of it. Yeah, I think they've increased the sapling drop rate. Makes sense. I mean, you can cut a sapling out of almost any tree. Well, almost. Replanting is possible at least. So I have a very irritating fly that decided to use my headphone as a place to be. And what kind of tree is this? Squirrel. Totally sidetracked there. We have willow saplings, hickory saplings, and now seriously, where are my saplings? I'm really curious what kind of wood this is. Cut it down and figure it out. It's ash. That's a fairly fast one to grow as well, I think. I actually did see something here that I want to kill. Squids, because I will need ink. Okay, that didn't work. Up and breathe. Quick, make another javelin. There we go. And just for the sake of it, let's kill that cow. Oh, it didn't die. Right, as you can see, killing cows can net a lot of stuff. That was 18 raw beef and 12 leather. This is not a place where I want to build a home. I want to find a nearby forest. Oh, what's that? Sphalerite. That's zinc. And that means we should have a... We could have a marble layer down here. But that's something that... it's very, very difficult to shape. Because it's it melts at a very high temperature. So we can't really do much with it. But at least we know that there is some here. And here's a forest. Looks like there are a lot of birch trees. Willows. Some plains. But the question is... Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the same swamp, isn't it? Yes, so it's siltstone. There is a chance we could find some iron materials down there. But And I'm lucky with the spear today. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of food now. I don't need to worry about that, that's for sure. I am, however, curious about the area that we're coming up to. I'm walking straight past the pumpkin patch. Looks like we're in a swamp. But this seems to be a kind of forested area. We got some odd looking trees. It's a granite. Oh, granite can contain tin. And this one contains tin. This is where I build my base. Because if there is tin in here, there is a vein nearby. And now I have a little bit of tin, so I should be able to soon make myself some tools out of tin, like a pickaxe. Which I have actually no idea on how to actually make, but oh well, we'll find it out. We can use NEI for a little bit of help. So the saplings we picked up were ash saplings. So this is a pretty good place. It's not very warm. It's Hill's Edge, and I'm calling this home. Yes, I am. And we're gonna make a little bit of a house here, I think. Suppose I could cut down a redwood tree or two, but I'd rather not. I'd like to get a saw before I do anything, because that will net me a little bit more, I think. And I make a saw. I need to make a plan for a saw first, and then, yeah, match it up with a stick. And we have night coming up very soon. Very soon. I might have to go out of my way to find iron here, but if it's granite, it's a good place to start. There we go. Good night's sleep. I'll have the javelin ready. And we'll start out by eating some chicken. Perfect. So, let's see here. One moment. So I want to cut some, not hickory. Let's make a lumber yard somewhere nearby. Well, it would make sense to have it around here. So I do have enough to make shovels. So let's make a shovel and dig a little bit here. Oh, that's gonna take forever, isn't it? It would make sense to have the lumberyard somewhere near a forest. But then the forest does kind of continue in that direction as well. And we have that as well. So let's make the lumberyard over here. So let's me pick up some more stones. So as I understand it, the ore generation now is made so that there are more ore but smaller veins, which makes it more like you have to go around and actually look for the ore. My shovel's soon gonna break, isn't it? Yep. open rock? Yes, it is. That's very good, because I can use this for a makeshift anvil. And my shovel broke. This is gonna be an interesting place to build. There we go. Anything interesting in this area? I don't know what that was. Bismuth. So there's granite here. Well, sedimentary, I suppose. But there is granite, definitely. So we have a good chance to find iron as well. More cassiterite. And more cassiterite, which means that there's a fairly big vein in this area. Good. So let's build our lumberyard in the shade of this redwood tree here. And place all the hickory we can here. That was hickory. I'm gonna do them 2 by 2 now, since there's a bit of more space in them. There we go. And I'm actually gonna grab these willows and head over to this and cut this into planks, because this will make chests for me, and I will need chests to store everything. So since that's gonna be the lumberyard, we'll build a house somewhere, but for now let's place down a chest so I can store the saplings. And saplings, food, and that's that. We'll place down another one here for... we can place the leather in there as well. For ores and stone. And let me grab... oh. That's interesting. That ash just disappeared, didn't it? Okay, it does not play well. It doesn't stack at all. Okay, good to know. We'll build it 2 by 2 still. Oh, I don't want to have willow in there. Just gonna have to learn to not shift click, because that actually destroyed some of my wood. That's bad. Oh well. Let's use these 8 willow for planks. So that's gonna be 4 more chests. And let's place them about there and there. I have a plan, don't worry. Ish. It's gonna be my storage room once I'm done. And I have no idea what material I'm gonna build it in, but there we go. So we have the rock materials, and we have the food and the saplings. Well, I'm gonna move the saplings out to that one instead. This one can be the ink sac, feathers, stuff like that. And this works. And this can be stone and dirt. That's gonna be ore, and that's gonna be stone, dirt. Perfect. So, let me see here. That's a white cedar. The white cedar is a medium speed, or medium growth speed, but it's also got medium temperature. We are going to need hickory, I think, for the for smelting the tin. It's really white. I wonder what color the actual wood is in that one. Let's place that here. Okay, so that's odd. That's probably a bug, and that will be fixed, I'm sure. Just grabbing that so I can put some more ash in there, and that's a lot of squids down there. Okay. So this is granite. Very nice. I wonder how to make a hammer. I should be able to do that using this. I believe the recipe is something like that. Stone hammerhead. It's a hammerhead. Perfect. And I don't know what to do with it. Oh, yeah. Can make a temporary one here. Okay. Let's is there anything in that one? I want to move that one. And place that one down there. And then we can place our crafting table there and the bed there. Because we are getting nighttime soon. And I need to make a farm. I need to make fences so I can keep some animals, because that's going to be really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna wait and sleep through the night here, so be right back. Alright, so it's morning, and what we need to do now is we need to make a few things, but for that I'm gonna need a couple of things, so we might have to go exploring some more. Awesome. And I'm gonna do most of this exploring off camera because it's gonna take a while. Because we need to find clay, unless I'm lucky. Is that? Clay! Awesome! And clay is made into clay molds. And these are very important that we use later. So let's dig out some clay. That's gonna be a lot of molds. So, okay, I know that there is clay down here then. There is one more thing that I need, which might take a bit longer. But I'll go and check here. What is this? It's more clay. Is it? Yeah, it is. Awesome. So clay is not going to be a problem. But something that might be is... never mind. Sugarcane. So this area down here I'm gonna make into my sugarcane farm. I'm gonna make something like this. And this. Perfect. That way I have plenty of space to plant these. Perfect. So I have a sugarcane farm going, and maybe we should make the farmlands down here as well. So it's a bit away from the house. Don't want things too convenient. It's gonna be more like it's a better location style. More white cedar, and I'm just gonna cut that tree down. Yeah, something like this area should do for... What is that zombie doing there? Do I have a javelin? I lost that spear, didn't I? Yeah. That's sad. No, I didn't. But it's being guarded by a spider. I might need string for something anyhow, so... I'm just kind of exploring this area around here to find out what we have. This seems like a pool of water in granite. Awesome. We have more bismuth. Bismuth is also a very hot one. We want to find something that is... a little less... Wow, there's a lot of it here. Cassiterite and bismuth. We might want to have to make a mine down here, because there should be a vein just underneath. And I'm just cutting down trees here, even though I know I should get the saplings, but don't worry, there will be more. Trees are a renewable resource in this game. Not these, though. Okay. Can I still make dyes? Yes, I can. And that's still used to make colored wool, which is still used for decoration. I've been spending way too much time playing industrial versions of this game. So, yeah. I'm gonna save that tree because it's sort of hanging on the edge. And we might as well just cut this one. Extra wood is never bad. I wonder if these stones kind of respawn. I doubt it, but never know. That's something I'm gonna have to ask the people making the game. Well, the mod. And this last one here. Perfect. And my axe is almost dead now as well, so... How's the reed farm looking? Nothing has grown yet. That's fine. Just gonna do this to get a little bit more seeds, but didn't seem to wanna help me out with that. This is a willow. Might as well just cut it down for a huge boost of wood, but I ran out of storage space. Oh well. So, was that the ash pile? And some more. We might as well just start a second layer. And that's enough for a bit more. Perfect. And we had white cedar over here. And there. And this is a bit of micromanagement and storing and boring stuff, but it's part of the game, so. Is this willow? No, that's hickory. This is willow. Perfect. So let's hop over to this one here and store some of that. Also the clay. This was for rocks, and we had saplings in here. Can I make that one turn? Somehow. I don't know. That just looks silly. But oh well. Not gonna be anything I can do anything about right now. Let's store that in the flour. Perfect. Let's set up a fireplace here. Let's actually set up three. So I can do some serious torch making. So the trees that I picked up, the white cedar was a medium temperature tree. Which means that that's not gonna be, well, it's a medium to low actually, so I wonder. The hickory is very high temperature, so using that I might be able to make what I want. So sleeping through the night here, and we have ourselves some more torches. While we still have the fire going, let's grab ourselves some. Yeah, we'll do the pork chops. And I'll get some ash, because I want to keep this burning now. And that should actually get the temperature up, because ash burns pretty well. And I'm just gonna sit here now and cook everything up. So I'll cut that out so you don't need to see it. So back in a bit. And when I look at it, I'm actually up to time on this episode. So this ends episode 1 of TerrafirmaCraft Season 1. If you like what you see, just leave a comment, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.